Where are we going?
Sunfish Pocket.
Is it Renju? Is her fiance Renju? That'd be super awkward.
We heard the last name. We know the Rangers is Kiora.
I mean, maybe it was his maiden name.
No relation to Okamura, even though they're based off of the same person.
I'm seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really. I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, saving your life.
I see Ota is still Ota. Was this guy here 3 months ago too? He must have much to do. Why does everyone look alike? Are they all brothers or something? Customers who look like brothers are sitting there. In empty wooden box. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. We're not gonna make jokes. These mermaids are luring customers, then hitting them right in the wallet. The men in here are likely to see Davy Jones soon. Mermaids robbing customers of their money. Legally, of course.
Legally, of course.
There are pictures of the girls on display.
Which girl do you like, Uncle?
I don't judge on appearances. It's what's here that matters.
I placed my palm to my chest.
Aww.
The tits.
No, wrong.
Wait, what?
The tits.
They don't judge on appearances.
Like,
here,
Uncle?
what's here?
Oh, place a hand on my chest. Aw.
The tits.
Yes.
The tits. I want that as a...
Yeah, let's get a clean
It's a
take
sound
of
glitch.
Yeah. No, go back. Let's get a clean take of it so we can clip it later.
The tits.
Okay, now lower the background music down so there's no audio.
I'm not gonna do all that.
We can get a clean take of it, so then you have a soundboard. Like, you could put it on there.
No, it's not worth that. I'm not actually going to.
Funny.
What?
The tits.
There are picture girls on display. The entrance. Surveillance camera. A table.
What kind of chair plays music?
Musical chair?
A rocking chair?
Nope.
Oh, still open. Did you have a guess?
I thought it was gonna be, yeah. I thought it, like, when I heard rocking chair, I'm like, that has. Let me think. What chair does music?
What kind of chair plays music?
Yeah. I don't know. The tit.
Yeah.
The tits.
I need some silence for it.
There we go. Okay, we got a clean take of that.
Did we?
The tits.
What kind?
That's the answer.
The tits.
That's the kind of chair that plays music.
Yeah, that plays music. Do you have any guesses?
I already gave my guess. Musical chairs.
A musical chair? Maybe. Just to say something, I'll say a
country chair?
A country chair? No. I'm gonna
Pop
say
chair? A rap chair.
I'm gonna say an armrest. An ottoman. I don't know.
The correct answer is a love seat. With me and Tessa in it.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Will you marry
Look at
me?
his face.
No.
But
No, I don't know if you saw his face while he was saying that.
with his huge eyes.
And the big anime mouth. I mean, I know this is anime, but he had a particularly anime mouth.
Eel sucking game, 5280 yen.
What is that?
The Sea King and a mermaid start eating the eel from both ends. When you finish eating, your lips touch. It's a meal for perverts, basically.
So far, no one's ever been able to do it.
How? How have they not been able to? But like,
I
that's
think
also awful for the poor waitresses.
Yeah. Like you definitely. Like if I were one of the mermaids, I would definitely be like, you know, I need to see your most recent STD test. Like oral inspection to make sure you have no sores. I'm gonna put a piece of plastic in between our mouths. Like I'm not. Like a good tip is not worth transmittable disease.
The tits.
This is the look that Oda was giving.
What? No.
No.
I have to say, if I could say anything nice about this game, I mean, there's lots of things to say nice about, but it has really great voice acting.
The voice acting is pretty phenom for sure.
Which those laptops covered in stickers. A trident. A doorway to the kitchen.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's
Those two oil drums.
one of the chefs. Remember?
Is he serving idiot sandwiches that are still raw?
I don't remember.
A barrel made of wood. Oh, sign. Store signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket.
Doesn't
Delicious omelet rice. Another cream
doesn't
soda for
Mizuki
Oka.
now technically also own some?
Probably. At least a share in it. I thought I saw something over here. Oh. Big ink.
Hey, Tessa, could you do me a favor? Rub the pointed part with both hands.
Why?
No reason. Just wanted to see that.
You have quite the imagination, kid.
Big and chore. The counter. Okay,
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
ouch! That's like really rude.
I mean, yeah, but like you don't have that face anymore, so like, I mean, whatever.
I guess, but be like, I like your fake plastic surgery face more than the face you always had. Your actual face. But also
Yeah.
the way she said it.
I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
More than the other
She's
one.
saying it like sexily.
Yeah, she's like seductively saying it.
Yeah,
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
that's what I'm saying. Like she's good at her job. Like that would have earned her. Not that kind of tip. Not that kind of tip.
What kind of tip? Wait a minute, if you rearrange the letters of Sunfish Pocket. What?
I don't know. Do you want me to guess what we can make with the word Sunfish Pocket? My go-to when doing these kind of things is to do
Well, I could
A
see
Scrabble?
I could see there's the letters in there that you can make suck.
it has a Scrabble. I could use a Scrabble word finder.
Is it worth it? We should just go on. It's probably not one word. I don't think it's gonna work. Wait,
I mean,
you can make fuck.
yeah, you can make a lot of things. Okay, you can make the word touchiness.
There's no C.
Thickness.
Oh, there is a C.
In pocket.
Touchiness.
You can make thickness.
Oh, it's not gonna tell us. It doesn't tell us.
Wait a minute. If you rearrange the letters of Sunfish pocket.
It doesn't tell us. Which makes me even more think that it has the F word in it, because...
Oh no, it's an anagram of Spike Chunsoft.
I like mine more.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Sellouts.
Yeah, that wasn't even a dirty joke.
I mean, unless Spike Chunsoft is secretly has like a dirty meaning. What's your relationship with the girls here?
She used to work
You
there.
didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time.
Yeah, we knew this.
Yeah, we do. I don't know why that was an option.
Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
What's up, girl? No, you're not allowed to do that.
Excuse me? Ota, you can't just say that.
Yeah, you have to be in the in-group to say it.
You can't just say sup, girl. God,
Like,
Oda
it's-
would,
It's
though.
the number one rule of, like, slang. You have to be in the correct group to use it.
It looks like a lifesaver, right? But it's actually
Sup,
a particle
girl?
accelerator coated in white chocolate.
Yum, 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 yum.
Is that true?
I
Maybe.
would love to consume something that accelerates my particles to the speed of sound.
Listen, there's a lot of things that accelerate my particles.
Not to the speed of light, though. That's too fast. Speed of sound is okay.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASET.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASET.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASET.
Aset, you bet! I can't believe you
Aset, you
remembered that,
bet.
Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Listen,
Yeah,
we're not
all-
surprised you remember that, Oda.
All Dante had to say is words. Like that's all. Just say a monosyllable. Just say any noise, and then Oda just has to like make it up.
Yeah, but like, it's that he remembered that that's a thing.
Food.
Date, not Oda. Oda will always remember
Let's see
that.
if you can do it. I'm gonna like do food. See if you can do an A set with.
Snagret, intent. You bet. ASAT.
Snagret? Like the Pinkman monster?
It's food.
I mean, I guess, yeah. If you're Louis.
Louis. Chef, what are you doing?
That's fugu liver.
Oh, speaking of fugu.
I almost made a mistake.
Is this place okay? You left from the kitchen.
Monkfish. What?
Monkfish are delicious.
I know, we had this conversation. I looked at it and I did, so now I don't want to eat it.
Oh, I don't look at it. It doesn't look like that when you eat it.
It's too late. I already know what it looks like.
You know what a cow looks like, and you'll eat stuff made out of a cow.
Oh, barely. Like, I do not. I eat it under duress.
Listen, everything looks hideous, and we eat stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to come onto this platform for me to talk about, the ethical benefits of veganism. But
no, I mean plants also do not look appetizing, but we eat
Oh
them.
no, plants look delicious. Like plants, I'll eat in their natural state.
Yeah, I'll eat them because I need a balanced diet.
Really? You actually don't like plants?
Depends. I like fruit.
Like, No, that's fair. Like I'm saying
I
that
like
because
potatoes.
like all jokes aside, I am like the opposite. Like I feel the way you feel about plants meat. Like I mean, I'll eat it to get nutritional benefits easier than consuming. You know.
I mean, I'm
27 different kinds
exaggerating.
of-
I don't dislike most vegetables.
Yeah. I prefer most vegetables and dislike majority of proteins that are animal based. It's very interesting. Again, I'm not even
Those
vegan
poor
or
animals.
vegetarian.
Those poor animals that you hate them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that that's what it is. I think that I just like hate animals with such a burning passion that I refuse to consume them. But no, like all jokes aside, like I am not ethically vegan or anything. I know that the audience doesn't know me personally, but let the record show. I just don't like meat.
I thought this said, "How have you been born?" I don't know
have
why
you been
my
born?
brain turned.
Well, you know, when my mom,
Good.
before she had dementia,
I'm delivering newspapers in
And
the
my
mornings,
dad, before he was
working as a
dead.
janitor during the day, and writing at night.
Oh wow. Okay, you are no longer not working. I have a shred of respect for you now.
yeah, because he feels bad about how he treated his mom.
Yeah, he essentially is 3 jobs right now. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, the third one's barely a job. Not to not writing, but
Listen,
like he's
I
not
was
probably
gonna say,
not getting
don't
paid.
Newspaper delivering.
No,
that's a
the others
job.
are exhausting. Writing, I say this as a writer, but it's not
Yeah.
a job unless you're getting paid for it. It's
Yeah.
a skill set you're developing, but you're making that as a choice. And
Yeah.
good for you if
Like,
you are. Hopefully it'll pay off.
It's
But
it's
on top of
functionally a hobby until you start making a
basically,
job.
unfortunately, that's true for anything. If you're
Yeah,
not
like
making,
streaming, you know, like any kind of thing you do.
oh yeah, I don't
can
call
be a
streaming a
job.
career, even though I make a paltry amount of money on it. Like
Yeah,
I don't call that a job. It's a hobby.
yeah.
It's not even a side hustle. Like
Oh, I call this my full-time job. Stream for 3 hours, like every Tuesday. That's my weekday.
I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I still got
okay,
that. Oda, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Ota, do you understand work culture in Japan?
Also, do you
If-
understand that, like, you, as always, took 1 step forward and 3 steps back by patting yourself in the back for doing all these jobs? Like, we already liked you more because you were doing the jobs, and now that you want us to congratulate you on it, like, we like you less inherently.
Well, it's just also a blatant lack of self-awareness. Like
Yeah, just
it is
took us all
self-awareness
out
to
the
be
very
like,
last
oh,
day.
I'm doing two real jobs and I'm working on my writing. And that takes a lot of energy and work. And it's fine for you to realize that, but hardest working 20-something in Japan, the country that is too busy working to like eat, sleep, or have babies. Like
Yeah. Also, I am also too busy to even have babies, but that has nothing to do with my work ethic. I just have a very intense collection of pogs.
I have Pog somewhere.
I don't know about that.
Really, though? I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. At least they're all calling out that, like, yeah, no, you're working hard, but you're not, like, in the top percentage.
Yeah, you're not the top percentile of rap, Mr. Joey.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
That's a weird thing to have to specify.
huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least we got omelet rice.
Oh god.
What a tragedy. Gets fed
What a
by a
tragedy.
I don't want to talk about it.
A tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Oh my god.
That's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
She
You
is
would
real.
not survive the attempt.
Also, like, it's kind of weird to be like, if your eyeball was still alive, I would marry it.
Well, yeah, that, like I would respect that more than if she was real.
You cut out.
Eyeball was real.
Eyeball
Even
was
if she
real.
was an eyeball, like, it doesn't
What do
make
you
her
mean?
less real.
Ota, what are you saying? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I was
don't
gonna say-
think that's what she means.
Iris doesn't want to be with him. Like, no. Don't support this. I thought you were her
Well,
friend.
Ota,
Oh, if you're going already,
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
you'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be
Don't
waiting.
poison it this time.
Maybe he liked that.
I mean, I don't think he ever really poisoned it, but
Headquarters,
Oh, it's the
residence, residence,
Sajima
or office?
residence.
Residence?
The Sajima one.
The Sajima one.
The Sajima one.
I left Iris in
I
the
thought Soul
car.
was arrested.
I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little
Maybe
ways
not in
down.
this timeline.
She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the Switch. I mean, he must have, because he's been interacting with what looks like his son all this time.
Yeah.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
A garden lantern. A mansion. A topiary. A garden stone. A pond. There's a small island in the center of the pond. Oh, there's nothing in it? A tree. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Do we have no jokes?
No jokes.
Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin.
No, it is.
Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code?
Yes.
Relatives
I'll let
of
you
those
say
who
it.
have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
Wait, what? That's a dumb law.
Yeah, I don't know if that's accurate to the penal code where you and I theoretically live. I'm not doxing myself.
Like, that's bullcrap that if you're related to somebody that committed a crime, you can't be prosecuted for tampering evidence.
Yeah, Article 105
ridiculous.
In New York State, for no reason whatsoever, that's literally the first one that came up, truly, says that's conspiracy in the 6th degree. So a person is guilty of conspiracy in the 6th degree when with intent that constituting a crime be performed, he agrees with one or more persons to engage
If I
in
were still a
performance of such
congressman, I
conduct.
might think about changing it.
So it depends if it's probably just Japan.
Okay, well, he agrees that it's a dumb law. And he said he would maybe change it if he was Congress.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore.
You say smiling.
I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days
fair.
in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Oh god, no it's not. Why did you call Shoko's phone?
Yeah, so suppression of evidence is a statute of limitation of 3 years, but there's a special provisions for crimes by relatives that the relative may be exempt. So it is a crime for a family to become an accomplice in hiding some dead bodies, but it's not a crime for the criminal's family to cover up of hide them somewhere. So that's what it is.
3 months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why. Why do we have to wait? We just asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Why did number 89 want you to contact Shoko?
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, Rohan was in the body of number 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he'd get Saito to visit again. Chemical plant.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal, with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
Well, yeah, I guess because he wouldn't have known that he gets the dopamine release from killing until he killed.
Well, he got the
Oh,
rush
yeah.
from animals, remember?
Yeah,
As soon
true.
as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him.
Well, though he wouldn't have known that it would feel better, I guess.
Yeah.
He might have needed a push like that.
In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. Still dripping. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kaname Date. Name date. But so Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
Oof.
She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Did you ever meet number 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Leave.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
Because
I very
it's him.
much doubt that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Ninja. How are you? Parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Okay, where?
The Kumakura office.
Okay. Oh, Mystic, you just finished streaming Star Wars Jedi Survivor? Nice. How is it? Hey there, cool name. Cool name's is Date's voice. Real voice makes me feel things.
Date, let me tell you something. God exists.
It was amazing, Mystic. Nice. God exists, huh?
When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day. And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry. I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa.
I'm gonna miss Momo. Momo was problematic,
Anyway,
but
what are you
great.
doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
Kumakura Crest. Wonder if the ASAP figure is still in the safe. A Shinto shrine. So he wasn't praying to God, he was praying to a god.
Yeah.
Hey, Iris, about these lanterns.
Yeah?
Is there anything a candle reminds you of?
Is it a dick?
I mean, it's.
Is it a dick?
No, come on. You weren't supposed to say it.
What are you gonna say, Narradance?
It's very MoMA of him to just outright say it.
The lantern of Kumakura right now. Coolness in Momo is what he assumes every VTuber fan is like. I didn't need to know it last, but cool name. A dragon holding a golden ball.
Uncle, let's make our date exciting until the end, okay? We wouldn't want to get too tangled up together.
You're right, we wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Date?
Dragon holding a golden ball. A window. There's a telephone on the desk. Chairman's desk. There's a PC on the desk. You alright?
Do I look alright?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard you got plastic surgery. You look better than before. It suits you.
I'm not sure how to take that compliment. You liked it when the mermaid said that? The fat one. Door to the next room. Maybe one day, cool name. It's a desk. Probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are a ton of things on top. A chair. Lockers are lined up on the wall. That's as far as we can go that way. Is the other guy over? Yeah. Your clothes, are you wearing the right size?
Shut up! None of your business. Lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
They
Yeah,
come
he's
to me
probably
when
the
they
one
don't
that-
want to go to a real hospital.
He's probably the one that did the thing with the baby Tessa, remember? That Reggie was like, hey, I'm gonna, send him to this doctor or whatever.
For what?
Like when she was born, like Renju took her to
Oh. Okay. So,
a Yakuza doctor.
He
for
was
paperwork.
Tessa's midwife.
Yeah, her doula.
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
What's your name?
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano.
He lost all that weight because of a girl.
Boss!
Yeah, some nurse at Central. Nasu, I think.
Really?
Huh. Never would have thought.
I mean, she's cute. Achievement unlocked. Surprisingly good together.
Yeah, that's the
got it.
nurse is marrying them.
He has a medical license? Yeah, I pieced that together.
Yeah, that's why I say I didn't want to just outright say it because obviously
There are files
there
lined
was
up
a
on the
chance that
shelf.
the game was just going to tell us.
There's a lock near the
But we
window.
had his name in file, so like
Kind of
theoretically it might have
Did we
just
have his
wanted
name
us
in
to-
file?
I think so. Yakuza B.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's Dr. Dakuta.
Although it even said when we first saw it that he recently fallen in love and lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Also, he likes dominatrixes.
Yeah, and the nurse, I think it's like into it. It's like she is one, remember?
Sure.
It's nurse. She's literally right underneath. See,
Like candles with ropes and
rodeos.
everything.
Yeah.
Can shave really fast. I remember.
Well, you know what that's good for.
Epilogue timing. The epilogue is meant to take place in February, 3 months after the events of the main games. This technically mean that Falco lost his memory 7 years ago. Yet in the epilogue, this incident is still referred to as having taken place 6 years ago. Why? Because I used 6 years ago so often in the game, I thought it would be really confusing if everyone started saying 7 years ago. So seriously, in the epilogue, Falco lost his memory 6 years and 3 months ago. Decided it would sound too clunky to be that specific. So 6 years ago is what we went with. Cool. Sunpoke. Abbreviation of sunfish pocket. It's actually sunpoke. A few species of fish referred to as sunfish, but features a saltwater version. By the way, sunfish pocket is an anagram of spiked chunsoft. Let's see. Okay, that's just why did Iris... Why did it look like Iris being stabbed and... Or, like, not stabbed. They're kissing. So Tsujima and Iris kissing in the Somnium, and that was not Iris. That was Monica. Mystery of Hitomi's visits to 8 number 89. Let's see. Oh! Hitomi visited Fuchi prison multiple times to visit Falco number 89. However, Rohan Kumakura was in the body of Falco at the time. Did Rohan tell Hitomi that he was not Falco? Well, of course he did at first. Maybe Hitomi didn't take it seriously, thinking he was making up a story in an attempt to cut ties with her. She did have her doubts, but who would believe that a different person's personality was in his body? Despite repeated attempts, Rohan never convinced Hitomi of his story. As time went by, Rohan gave up trying to explain, figuring that she would never believe him. He decided to live as prisoner number 89 for the rest of his life. Whenever Hitomi came to visit, he would just sit quietly and listen to her. Hitomi eventually stopped bringing up the past entirely, instead talked about recent things that happened in her life. That's awkward.
Well, I mean, if somebody were to tell me right now that they're not the person in the body that they're in,
I mean, I'm not, but I didn't think you'd believe me because it's a coincidence after this game. So.
Yeah, right. Like, it would just be too coincidental. I'd be like, I don't know, that doesn't sound right.
Well, opening your jacket, sitting on a public train, make sure that it doesn't accidentally touch the person next to you. Very specific. I just love that they have a different company motto every day. Third
So
A-Set live solo performance! Just set up by the doorway.
Uncle, do they have chocolate and pastries over there?
You're thinking of a patisserie.
Not a partition.
Sofa.
Check me out, dude. Hang 10 dudes.
That's a surfer.
Not a sofa.
Coffee table. Ashtray.
That's a real big contact lens.
That's an ashtray.
Get increasingly frustrated. Tiger rug. Yeah, sure you are. Cool name. Wedding.
Wedding.
Dress. Bless. Tessa.
Imaging.
A-Set.
Compress. Process. Tessa.
Crime.
Redress. Transgress. Tessa. The Net Idol Superstar.
Tessa.
A-Set, you bet.
Wow, that's really cool.
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted.
Tessa, I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hair?
It's fine, it's just a handshake.
Yes.
That one ran up to her with a look of awe in his eyes. Slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted out in joy.
I mean, that wasn't a shout.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Geez, Tessa's a force to be reckoned with. He's on the ground now. How's your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
Oh, not gonna say more there. But Rohan.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer, a real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know?
Is being a murderer a deal breaker in the Yakuza?
I mean, maybe.
So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about him.
Okay, bye.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Momo.
Dante, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff Puff.
I'm sorry?
I want Tessa to puff me.
That's a
You know
Dragon
what I'm
Quest reference.
saying? Just
What?
shove my face in there.
That's a Dragon Quest reference.
Just...
Are you kidding me? You know what?
Yeah,
Fine,
in most
I'll
Dragon
ask.
Quest games, there's a bunny lady who offers to give you a puff puff massage, and you every time you do it, it's a gag at the expense of the player for thinking it was going to be something dirty.
Okay.
So like in one game, like it fades to black and then it fades back on, and it's like a big burly dude is like, okay, the massage is done, like implying that he was the one that did it. And another one, it's they put blindfolds on you and then they rub slimes on your head and you think that it's something that it's not.
Dante,
But
you're
yeah.
a real friend.
It's a recurring gag.
All right. Close your eyes.
Yeah. Like this?
Good, yeah. Stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Dante! I've never felt so alive! All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment!
I feel bad for the unconscious guy. He didn't consent to this.
Boss.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing! I am living!
Coolname said this is assault. Coolname also said he'll take a puff puff from a big puff dude.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
where are we
I would
going?
too, Abyss.
Abyss.
Listen, I'll take a puff puff from anybody who I have a very strong emotional connection with.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Like Marie Kondo?
Oh my gosh. If Marie Kondo offered to puff puff my living room, I would be so grateful.